2025 just leveled up mobile MMOs. From fresh launches to year-defining updates, these are the top 10 best mobile MMORPGs of 2025, playable on iOS and Android. Build your squad, claim the loot. Let's dive in with our number 10 pick. Number 10. Looking for a Westeros adventure you can grind on the go? Game of Thrones, King's Road drops you into a massive living world with a story-first, online action RPG backbone. Launched in 2025 on Android and iOS, King's Road lets you roam iconic locations, from King's Landing to Castle Black, while carving your own path as a knight, sellsword, or assassin. Combat is fully manual. Dodge, parry, counter, and chain skills through cinematic boss fights. Then jump into real-time co-op hunts in the Weirwood to slay beasts, farm materials, and craft high-tier gear. Seasonal events, voice-acted quests, and a steady flow of updates keep the servers busy, and the game quickly surged to 1 million plus downloads, making it one of 2025's most popular mobile RPG launches. If you want big-budget presentation, deep progression, and squad play in the Game of Thrones universe, King's Road absolutely earns its spot at 10. Available now on Android and iOS. Number 9. Searching for a massive open world you can grind on the go, Genshin Impact delivers a full-scale online action RPG experience right on your phone. Playable free on Android and iOS with cross-progression to keep your adventure moving anywhere. Step into Toivat, a handcrafted world of 7 elements, towering cities and hidden domains. Swap between your party of characters in real time and unleash elemental reactions. Freeze, melt, vaporize, overloaded bloom, and more, to juggle enemies, break shields, and melt boss health bars. Between story arcs, you'll farm artifacts and weapons, unlock new talents, and theorycraft team comps that fit your playstyle. Want to squad up? Jump into 4-player co-op to clear domains, hunt weekly bosses, and farm materials faster. Perfect for quick sessions or long grind nights. Controls are fully customizable on mobile with responsive touch inputs, controller support, and high frame rate options on supported devices for smooth combat. With frequent version updates, new quests, characters, events, and quality of life tweaks, there's always something to chase, from limited time banners to late game build goals. Number 8. Looking for a pure loot-driven hack and slash you can grind anywhere? Undecember brings classic ARPG depth to your phone, fully online and free on Android and iOS. There are no fixed classes here. Your identity is your build. Slot skill runes and link runes to stitch together custom abilities. Then shape your stats on the Zodiac to fine-tune offense, defense, and utility. Combat is fast and deliberate. Manual dodges, chunky hits, brutal elites, and screen-filling bosses with clear telegraphs that reward timing and positioning. Progression is all about the hunt. Farm gear, roll and craft affixes, chase legendaries and set bonuses, and keep pushing as numbers and difficulty climb. Finish the story and dive into chaos dungeons, raids, and rotating endgame modifiers that keep your runs fresh. It's a social grind too. Party up for co-op, join a guild, meet in hubs, and share the climb to better loot. On mobile, you get customizable touch controls and performance options for smooth clearing on quick sessions or long farm nights. If you want flexible builds, deep itemization, and that one more run loop, Undecember is a killer pick. Available now on Android and iOS. Number 7. Craving a classic fantasy online grind you can jump into anytime? Evil Lands brings a true action MMO feel to your phone. Playable free on Android and iOS with real-time co-op, boss raids, and PvP arenas. You'll awaken in a world stalked by demons, dragons, and corrupted knights. Then carve your role as a warrior, mage, or assassin. No rails here? Follow the main quest to unlock new regions or peel off for side hunts, treasure runs, and spontaneous world boss spawns that pull nearby players into the fight. Combat is fast and tactile. Dodge telegraphed slams, Time your interrupts and chain skills to burst elites before they burst you. As you level, invest in skill trees and passives, socket better gear, and chase rarities that transform your build. From crit stacking daggers to mana-efficient spell gear and sturdy life-leeching plate. The loop is simple and satisfying. Quest arrow loot, arrow upgrade, arrow go again. Not a solo player? Form instant co-op parties for dungeons and mini-boss circuits, or jump into PvP when you want a change of pace. Learn spacing, kite windows, and burst combos to climb the ranks. Social hubs make it easy to trade tips, join a guild, and find dependable teammates for tougher content. On mobile, you get customizable touch controls and smooth performance options for quick sessions or long farm nights. Daily objectives, rotating events, and time-limited challenges keep your goals fresh, while seasonal cosmetics and titles let you show off your grind. If you want straightforward progression, punchy combat, and that one more run feel in a dark fantasy world, Evil Lands is a rock-solid pick. Available now on Android and iOS. Number 6? Want that old-school hack-and-slash feel on your phone? Fast, punchy, and all about the loot? Eternium delivers a classic action RPG that respects your time and your skill. Free on Android and iOS. Pick your path as a warrior mage or bounty hunter, then jump straight into crisp, manual combat. Movement is snappy, attacks land with weight, and the game's signature draw-to-cast system lets you literally sketch symbols on the screen to trigger spells, blink across danger, freeze a pack, or rain meteors when things get spicy. It's a control scheme that feels built for mobile, not ported to it. The loop is pure ARPG joy. Fight arrow loot, arrow craft arrow power up. Clear story maps and side zones, then push into endgame trials where enemy density, modifiers, and boss patterns turn every run into a build check. Farm rarities, socket and enchant your gear, and chase set bonuses that supercharge your playstyle. Spin to win warriors, glass cannon mages, rapid fire hunters. It's your grind, your build. Progress never stalls. Daily and seasonal events keep you logging in, with leaderboards to test your mettle and reward tracks that actually feel rewarding. You'll pick up companions to round out your kit, unlock talents as you level, and theory craft upgrades that push your clear times lower and your damage numbers higher. On mobile, Eternium shines. Clean UI, customizable touch controls, and performance options so you can smash a quick 5-minute rift on the bus or sink a longer session on the couch. No hand-holding, no autoplay required, just tight combat, smart progression, and that irresistible one more run loop. If you crave a lean, skill-forward ARPG with tons to grind and real build depth, Eternium is an easy install. Available now on Android and iOS. Number 5. Looking for a stylish, combat-heavy MMORPG you can grind anywhere? Crytal of Atlan drops you into a magic meets machinery world where arcane arts and clockwork tech collide. Free on Android and iOS. You start as a fresh adventurer in soaring, gear-driven cities and misty wildlands, then carve your role with fast, fully manual combat. Dodge at the last second, juggle enemies with aerials, weave in skill chains, and pop ultimates for that big, screen-shaking finish. Every weapon path changes your rhythm, cleaving greatswords for bruisers, rapid blades for duelists, spell-focusing gauntlets for ranged burst. Swap loadouts, experiment with talents, and socket upgrades to shape a build that feels uniquely yours. Progression stays punchy. Clear cinematic story arcs, scoop up loot, craft and enhance gear, and unlock passives that turn small stat bumps into huge power spikes. Then test yourself in party dungeons, rotating challenge modes, and world boss hunts that demand real teamwork. Burst windows, stagger checks, and clean positioning. MMO, life is alive and well. Settle into guilds for coordinated raid nights. Share routes for materials and currencies, and flex your fashion in bustling hubs with emotes, mounts, and cosmetics. Daily goals and limited time events keep your checklist fresh without wasting your time. Built for mobile, Crytal of Atlan delivers responsive touch controls, smart target swapping, and performance options so you can rip through a quick run or settle in for a longer farm session. Crisp visuals, kinetic animations, and a high-energy soundtrack tie it all together. Number 4. Want a true sandbox MMORPG where the economy is real and every fight matters? Albion Online puts a player-driven world in your pocket. Free on Android and iOS with seamless crossplay. Here you are what you wear. No fixed classes, swap gear to swap roles, bruiser with hammers, burst mage with fire staves, kite archer with bows, level weapons by earning fame, mix passives and actives, and tailor builds for PvE, PvP, or gathering runs. The world is alive because players make everything. Gather ore, wood, fiber, hide, refine and craft the weapons, armor, tools, and mounts. Everyone uses, then sell it all on local markets where supply and demand actually matter. Start a personal island, set up farms and laborers, and feed your guild's war machine. PvE is stacked. Solo duo dungeons, group expeditions, Avalonian raids, mists for quick bites of risk reward, and roads of Avalon for hidden routes and loot. PvP is the heartbeat. Corrupted dungeons for skill check 1 versus 1s, 2 versus 2/5 versus 5 hellgates, open world full loot clashes in red and black zones, and massive ZVZ territory wars that reshape the map each season. High-risk zones pay more, if you make it out alive. On mobile, controls are crisp, responsive taps, quick cast options, and clean UI for fast resource runs or hour-long sieges. Number 3. Hunting for a mythic-scale online MMORPG you can grind anywhere? Odin, Valhalla. Rising throws you into a colossal Norse world. Free on Android and iOS with seamless crossplay to PC so your journey follows you. Forge your legend across realms inspired by Midgard, Jotunheim, and Muspelheim. Choose classic archetypes, warrior, rogue, sorcerer, priest, then specialize into distinct playstyles with branching skill paths, runes, and gear sets that transform your rotation from early game to end game. Combat is kinetic and reads clean. Time your dodges, weave cooldowns, break boss mechanics, and unload burst windows during staggers. Solo the story at your pace or squad up for party dungeons, world boss hunts, guild raids, and large-scale realm warfare where positioning and team comps really matter. Progression hits all the right loops. Crafting and enhancement, set bonuses, mounts and cosmetics, seasonal events, and steady content. Drops that keep your checklist fresh without wasting your time. The player economy and guild systems reward coordinated farming, territory pushes, and smart trading. On mobile, Odin delivers responsive touch controls, optional assists for routine grinding, and robust graphics/performance settings so you can chase frames or battery life on the fly. If you want a big-budget MMO with thunderous bosses, deep builds, and true co-op. Odin Valhalla. Number 2. Craving massive castle siege fantasy on your phone? Lineage 2. Revolution brings a full-scale, online MMORPG to mobile, free on Android and iOS. Step into Odin as your favorite racing class, then grind your way through sweeping fields, haunted ruins, and glittering dungeons. Combat is real-time and snappy. Weave active skills, manage cooldowns, and reposition to survive elite packs and screen-filling bosses. When it's time to gear up, farm dungeons, craft upgrades, and push power with enchanting soul crystals, runes, and set effects, your build, your pace. The endgame is where it roars. Rally your clan for world boss rotations, party raids, and the series' signature PvP. Fortress sieges, 50 versus 50, and epic castle sieges that turn strategy and coordination into victory. Secure objectives, time ultimates, peel for your healers, and explode push windows to flip a fight in seconds. Prefer small scale? Climb arena ladders or skirmish in open field PvP between farm runs. It's made for mobile. Clean UI, customizable touch controls, and optional auto-pathing for routine grinding. So you can knock out dailies in minutes and save full focus for bosses and PvP nights. If you want huge battles, deep progression, and that classic Lineage vibe, Lineage 2. Revolution is a rock-solid pick, available now on Android and iOS. Number 1. Craving a nostalgia-laced online MMORPG you can grind anywhere? Ragnorok. Eternal love brings classic RO charm to your phone, free on Android and iOS, with a modern engine, massive zones, and that unmistakable BGM from Frontera, Pion, and Geffen. Start as a novice, then job change into the role you love: swordsman, mage, archer, acolyte, thief, or merchant, before advancing into iconic second and third jobs. The progression loop is pure Ragnarok. Hunt arrow loot, arrow craft arrow upgrade, slot cards for unique bonuses, refine and enchant your weapons and armor, chase set effects, and theory craft damage breakpoints for bosses. Team up for party dungeons, push the endless tower, and join server-wide MVP hunts, where timing, burst windows, and clean positioning make the difference. Live the MMO life between battles, guilds with shared facilities and War of Imperium castle sieges, a player-driven market board, pets and mounts, plus cozy life skills like cooking and fishing. Zip around with Khafra teleports, clear dailies, and hop into seasonal events that keep rewards flowing without wasting your time. On mobile, controls are slick. Responsive virtual stick, smart target cycling, and optional auto-pathing Mossite auto battle for routine farming, so you can knock out quick sessions or sink into longer raids.